We're back. Big Matt, big version. Starting this with bangers. Oh, turn it down a little bit. Maybe a little too heavy. A little too heavy for the algo to lift, you know? What do we got today? We found a new energy drink. Yeah. Bam. And look what I got in the mail. Yes. You know what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna sell it. What? Why are you cutting out my book? Huh? We're gonna make that money. Come with me. Let's go. Feeling pumped today. Don't ask me why. Let's just soak it in for a bit, you know? Hopefully everybody's doing good today. Or not. No, still hoping. Anyways, we're actually joined today. Last time they just left. There was a crisis, the raft was sinking. They had to go make it float again. We'll start with wife of Matt. Matt's wife. Does she have a name? Maybe. But he ain't learning it. We got Tiff. Hi, Tiff.
Hi.
Then we got the Grandmaster, Assetto Patrick Ward.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I feel it. You know what?
Let's create some drama, some conflict. Let's create a villain. Let's create a hero. Let's create the guy that has the psychological power over people. Let's create the guy the guys that fall for it and they wipe out because of it. Let's have guys pulling tricks on each other in the gym when they're training, when they're 500 pounds on the back. What can they do to each other? Those are the kind of things I like to see.
Wow, that was a long one. It's awkward because I can't hear it. So when I do that drop, it's like I look at the timeline. I'm like, is it over yet?
Hear it?
No, I know what I've hit it so many times in life. I can hear it in my head. I can probably make myself hear it, but the problem is it either comes through my sound or like it could double up if it comes through a mic source too at the you know what I mean? It could be a little screwed up there.
Yep.
But yeah, let's make some money today. I'm just polishing up offers right now, really. We got the exit pop working. I need a new image for it because the image doesn't make sense. It's like a plant or something. What does that have to do with parenting? Who knows? I'm probably going to do a custom exit pop for each individual thing. That was very, very good description. Each individual landing page. Because I think like, okay, so you know what? Big Matt, you can wait. Lil Matt. It's my rap name, Lil Matt. Lil Big Matt. So yeah, we're gonna, as you can see, look, we got a landing page and the product itself. As you can see, I haven't taken any pictures of it yet. Come on, zoom, yeah. I haven't taken a single picture of it yet. I need to. That was on my to-do list today. But I didn't do it.
It's a pretty book.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you read it after I'm done photographing it. Unless you want me to take pictures of you with the book.
It should be called The Found Superfood.
I apologize for the chat. No. Nobody wants the Found
It's not
Superfoods.
lost anymore.
It was
No.
lost. Guess what? Bringing it
It
back.
once was lost, but now it is found.
No. It's been found. Add it to your cart. Buy it. You know what? If you guys are watching this stream right now, just go buy it under my affiliate code. Just saying. Why can't I move stuff anymore in Streamlabs? Like, if I do it slowly, look at this transition. Also going to put myself in the middle too. If it'll let me. Like, why? Why? Lock, unlock, downlock. Nope. Here we go. Sliding into your DMs. Cold pitches. Moving. This is just so I can do vertical content at some point, right? Let's pull this up. Let's go. Really, I'm not doing too much today. Like, I know I put GPT chat in the description. I'll work with it a bit, but it's not going to be the main thing. So I haven't tried this energy drink yet, unless it's just a recan of the one that I've already tried and that I like. So I'll let you guys know if it's a Ponzi scheme. Bam. Whoa. Yes. Yes. I've been waiting for this flavor. You have no idea. This is like a cola flavor. So my favorite drink ever, Rockstar Cola. They stopped making it. Same with the Rockstar Lime, or the Rockstar Lemonade. The issue with it though was I could just like, I could pound those. I could just be like, blah, gone. Okay, we could go a little bit lighter on the background music. I don't even know if that's a bit light. Yeah, it is a bit lighter. Let's turn it down a bit. Calm down, browser. So yeah, we got Art Rude. Got your book, Art. One day, I dreamed to be Art Rude. Look at him. Sitting by that old stove prop, pretending like he doesn't have Lamborghinis. So I just basically have to look over this page, make sure it's somewhat ready to go. I probably will do like a ChatGPT. The Chat is best. See, I have this filter on where I look at my screen, but it makes me look at the camera. It's weird. Watch. Oh, it doesn't do it as much right now. You can see my eye go into my hat. Weird. So yeah, I basically just have to get this one ready to go. We've been delaying it, but whatever. Not too big deal. Well, superfoods. I do need direct to cart links for this, for ClickBank. I have them for Digistore right now. Digistore is tracking. No offense, Digistore. I love you guys. But your tracking is so bad. Just copy ClickBank. If you're listening, Nick, or other Digistore employees, please, Tony, Francis, hook me up. You know, better tracking. I know, like, okay, you can use volume, etc. But I don't want to. I don't want to have to use third party just to get reasonable tracking. And if ClickBank can do it, that means it's simple. I'm just joking, Thomas. Oh, I give them full credit though. Heck yeah, ClickBank. You did implement Cappy. The best I've seen. The best I've seen. I helped a bunch of companies implement it. Like even like ClickFunnels, for example. And ClickFunnels was so... They're just like willing to talk to me. I talked to the CTO. I talked to the CTO of ClickBank. I give you guys props. Actually, like listening to people and trying to get help with it. Heck yeah. ClickBank did have issues though. And it makes sense because it gives people a chance to like somewhat hack their system. I think this page turned out pretty good though. It's just like my copy, not good copy. We're gonna do another version of this. For some reason, the original version I did takes 37 minutes to load. Why? I also have these Tic Tacs, tropical Tic Tacs. I don't even like pineapple or banana, so I don't know why I bought them. They were there, they're new, and I bought them. So this book overall, great book. I read the whole thing in its plastic cover. No, I didn't read it yet, but it's a good book. Really, like the main reason I bought the book is I just need to make ad creative with it, because you get stuck with stuff like this. It just no. I'll probably do I want some like backgrounds for this book in Midjourney, so I'll probably like put it in a nuclear bunker or something like that, get people's attention, kind of go from there. Man, it was weird. Last time I streamed, tons of people watched it, and but not many people watched it live, you know. Okay, gotta check out chat. This is weird. It makes me look at the screen as I read it. ChatGPT SEO Chrome extensions. Found one that preloads prompts, makes tables. They're sick. That's pretty cool. I think that's somewhat worthwhile. I'm gonna have to re-go to my SiteGround. Let me just turn off my browser for this. We're going back to Big Matt, because last time I did this, Not gonna lie, people be trying to reset my oh, gassy. My Facebook password. You dirty snakes, who is it? Which one of you guys did that? You have no idea the security I have implemented right now. Don't do it. I'll find you. I'll get you. It's not a threat. As my password manager doesn't work. Come on. Help if I knew the password to my password manager. I'm just logging into my hosting right now. That's what I'm doing. Passwords. Highly recommend getting some type of password manager in general. Just so you can make every password strong. Like I used to. What the fuck was that? Okay. Sorry. I'm just getting into my site right now. But yeah, highly recommend getting a password manager of some sort, just so you can make every password as strong as possible. And then next level to it. So I was thinking about it. Of just like, how do I make my Facebook stronger than it currently is? And it has 2 auth, it has 3 auth, 4 auth, 5 auth. I have all the auths. But what they can do is they can steal your cookie session, etc. So you got to be really careful with that and make sure you always sign out of all your sessions. Man, this music's got me all hyped up. Plus the sheer amount of caffeine that I drink. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I'd almost recommend creating an email that's a password as well. And I'm sure you're like, what do you mean, Matt? What you talking about? If you were to use, like, say, a random, unique, very special email to gain access to everything, they wouldn't be able to guess that email either. So guess what I have done right now? Yeah. Like, I'm talking an email that's just 100 characters of gibberish at whatever your favorite mail is.com. You know? I also, like, okay, so for this too, the reason why I have the book, is look at these pictures of the book that's open. I feel like this could be some great social content in general. Of just like, they don't have to be able to read it, but just some interior shots where it looks like a book. The problem is here, and it's a #1 objection that I get, is a demographic that buys this, like, put yourself in Peggy and Harold's shoes. And ironically, speaking of that, every time I get a Peggy that likes or shares, which is multiple times per day, it's like a Deborah, Peggy, you know? Lots of older names like that. You gotta handle all the objections. So if I could do really good shots of just like the book in its natural habitat, you know. Yes, I am AI. Isn't that weird? No, I have this new, look at this. This was whoa! Pop under. Calm down. I have a pop under the pop under. Check this out. Eye contact beta by NVIDIA. On, off, on, off. Wait for it. On, off, on. Ha! Technology! Chat. M-A-T-T. Matt GPT. It's such a hack, you know? See, we can go get an eye surgery, or we can just AI. I am AI now. Isn't that hilarious? I love it. It's a bit weird though, because like when you're looking down and away, it goes into my hat. I need to get a hat that I wear backwards so it doesn't do that, and then it wouldn't be hacks there. Should we do it? Maybe. Matt GPT. It is true. I should make my own. I just gotta be careful, like how much my eyes go into my hat. It's freaky, right? Isn't it creepy as fuck? I love it. I can't wait. I'm gonna make my eyes like just pure white, so I always look like Zeus or whatever. They have a bunch of new effects. Check these out. This one. This is, I guess, see how it like darkens around the corners? No, you can't really see it, I don't think. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, well, that just looks stupid on here. Thanks, NVIDIA. Video noise removal. Looking smooth. No. But then, of course, there's auto frame, which auto frame just follows you around. Come on. Show the power. See? Aww. But yeah, I love it. All right, let's take a look. Hope you're right. Hope your night's going well. Yep, night's going well. I'm actually really profitable today on all my affiliate stuff, so that's all that really matters. Oh, here's what I was talking about. We need to replace this image right here. Stupid. What does a plant have to do with parenting, okay? Nothing. Hope your night's going well. Found out my text bot software is not integrating ChatGPT to their bots. Plus, we'll be able to manage and sell bots and manage them for our own clients. That's cool. Oh man, what a creepy effect this is. I still don't know about it, right? I just like to yeah, that's right. I am AI now. It uses tensor cores and technically the same stuff as AI. Also, this new monster. Watch how many cases of it I buy. But yeah, I'm technically going to want to make a exit pop for each page uniquely. And there's actually a really good thing that you can do. So I've seen this in like e-commerce stuff, etc., where basically what you do is you do a save for later button on your page. This is a really good one. It actually increases conversions a ton, gets people on your email list. You could basically like clip a save this deal, and then they have to enter your email for it. So it's another way to go about it. Because what I'm doing right now, it's an exit pop. Well, it's, you know what an exit pop is. Exit pop is when you exit. And it's a good time to collect email, because you don't want to, in the middle of this, be like, hey, get this email, put in your email, collect, etc. What would Carlos Matos say about this? No. Do I even have Carlos Matos on this soundboard? No. No. Does it even work? The search for it? Ah. No, no, no! I'm not sure if you know what that's from. It's BitConnect. Okay, so looking at this page overall, it's pretty much ready to go. I like a checklist of stuff that I have to do because I just want to launch a whole bunch more affiliate offers, etc. You know? So, I like this effect too, because you could be on your like phone and be like, yeah, I'm paying attention. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Kind of weird how it goes. It has a decent transition on it, but whatever. So yeah, this one, I wasn't so sure. The issue is the original page I built for this has something that's messing it up. I don't know what it is. But like even Google page speed is like error. So I could always go with this one. Of course, so like just going over this page overall, I don't like that the other page has basically, you have to scroll through like 4,700 examples. I'll use those on the ads. They're not that important. Like I have one right at the very beginning of it, exactly what they said. And I'll probably try like as an A/B test. A/B tests are working really good lately. Like all the big spenders properly do A/B testing. But I'll try some of the other cures on here. And the thing is, like, I could always give away some samples and kind of go from there. You know, that's like one of those things. What is the Lost Superfood? Pretty good. Lost Superfood is an absolute massive reference. Made for common folk. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, now let's take a gander at a smaller container. Just make sure it still looks okay. So I don't normally do all the containers, but in this case, I'll just take a look at all of them. Make this a little bit smaller. We'll make this exact fit. It's just a different point here. Yeah, fantastic. Let's see. Oh, CB split. No, I haven't used CB split actually. Typically, like when I do split testing, I do it on the ad level. And I like to do it with different landing pages and everything else because like I UTM them different and I could see, or like I script them different. So that's kind of a big thing for me. Where I know there's software that that does it, but I need to push variables. Sorry, geez, there's something in this new monster, just like gas. It's a little awkward, but yeah, I used to use stuff like Google Optimize. I've used lots of different things. The problem is with them is basically what can happen is, so I find that like sometimes Facebook will view it as like a Facebook sin. They'll be like, no, you know, you're banned for using that. And it's like people use, I believe it was Magic Split and other stuff like that, Magic Links or some crap. Like I've tried all that and Facebook really doesn't like it. On the analytics side, I really don't like it either because analytics fucking sucks. Like 50% of stuff doesn't track properly, UTMs get dropped, etc., especially in current environment. So that's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'd rather do it on the ad side and just like duplicate the actual campaign or run it as an A/B test for Facebook, because I've got banned out on multiple situations for it. It's really good to use that kind of stuff for like Outbrain Taboola. Outbrain and Taboola is the worst approved. Like you can have stuff that's policy compliant and they don't tell you anything about it. Like, fuck. It's absolutely annoying with them. So a lot of people will do stuff like stealth links where they for the approval process, they get it approved and then they completely change what the landing page is for it. And they never actually catch on, even still to this day. And I feel like they do it somewhat on purpose, where they're like, yeah, we approved it and it's not the same page, but whatever. You know, there's never an approval after the fact. So it's one of those things, you know. I just stay away from links that do it. Because especially Facebook, like if Facebook starts noticing that the traffic, so the traffic they review, if you start adding to that link after the fact and it changes up, they start to see that as sketchy content in general. Because they've had so many situations where it's people, they basically, marketers ruin everything, and they would just like stealth a page and send them, you know, you'd get sent to a page that wasn't actually the page that got approved, etc. So it's like anytime they see that, I feel like they, number one, punish you when it comes to like the prices they give you. And there's definitely a tax. Anytime Facebook thinks that you're being sketchy in any kind of way, taxed. You know, you just kind of like pay for it. That's why duplicate content, for example, like duplicate content, it almost comes with a tax. Well, it doesn't almost, it does come with a tax. Whereas much as you can have the exact same landing page, change the domain, and it's almost like it reduces that tax a little bit versus other people who are, say, advertising it. And then they'll look at like the copy on the page, the ads. If you use the same ad as somebody else, like if you steal an ad or something, number one, they're going to be mad, probably message you about it. Number two, you're not going to get as good of results, and you notice both your results will tank. So it's like one of those things where you always want to change it. And that's where I think ChatGPT really gets good in the whole like changing it, etc. That's one of the big things I find on that end. It's like memo to self. Find a hat that you can wear backwards. And then, you know, I want to have creepyeffects.com. creepyeffects.exe. This all looks good. That looks a little bit weird. Oh, Facebook hates it. Everybody kind of hates it, though. Even like places like Google hate it. So they hate stuff like, and because they come from a long line. I'm not sure if you remember like keyword stuffing and everything like that. Keyword stuffing was a thing for a little bit, and then they fixed it up on that side because everybody started bloody doing it. It was crazy. You remember you'd hide code on the page and yeah, it wasn't good. But yeah, I plan to stream, so I'm working on a schedule. I was gonna do 4 today. I didn't put it official though. It's kind of like a 5 start, you know. Okay, we will want this to be a bit bigger. Okay, now go on to the next one. Okay. My Google just talked to me in my office. Shut up, Google! Sorry. Sorry for yelling. See, here's the worst thing ever, too. I was going to name my dog Google. I thought that was a great name because I want to get like an Old English Mastiff. And I can't name my dog Google anymore because then Google Voice is going to go off fucking all the time. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with it back there. Back in the day, SEO wasn't really SEO. Yeah, it was just hacking. And that's why I loved it back in the day. I was so good at back in the day. I worked for an agency. So my first agency I ever worked for, the guy was the best in the world at SEO. We'd migrate stuff like the Olympics. Because what happens with the Olympics is I had to rate... Oh, by the way, I, myself, by hand, carpal tunnel later, I wrote every single meta description for London 2012. You know how much that fucking sucked? Every single one. You know how big the Olympic site is? How many sports, athletes, everything? Even if I could template them into like a certain thing, I had to rate every single one by hand because he brought me in to do all the paid traffic because he didn't do any paid traffic. He was the best at SEO in the world. No question. White hat SEO too. He didn't break rules because we had clients like Sky Sports, ATP Tennis, ICC Cricket. Like I could just name drop and whatever. Doesn't matter. He was absolutely amazing at SEO. So we had to do a lot of this stuff by hand. We'd spider the site and be like, hey, you didn't tell us about this fucking thing. And I'd have to write the meta descriptions for every single one, even though we had a data team. Everyone was doing that with pay per download. Oh yeah, oh god. Man, I could talk about sketchy stuff in marketing all day. All day. I've seen it all. I actually got... Oh, I'm fucking shit up. Okay, I actually got... So one of the biggest agencies in the United States of America, I stole their entire contract. Because they did so when I was working for boxing, Premier Boxing Champions, they like just started out, we were doing some of the digital for them, but I was looking at the agency's traffic and I'm like, man, there's something not right here. I would look at it because there's so much bot traffic and so much sketchy stuff where they would say they had this video view campaign. And they're like, they spent $300,000 on it for a week. And I was looking at the traffic pattern because I'm like, something ain't right. I haven't seen this video. They're in it with the ad network. It was a 1x1 muted pixel because we're pressing them. We're like, show us the placements, bud. Well, I was saying that because I'm so Canadian. Like, fuck, bud, show us the fucking placements, eh? And and they wouldn't no matter what. So it ended up through some of the URLs it leaked, and I go to the site and I find it. It's a 1x1 muted pixel video. So it's a 1 pixel on the site. It doesn't exist. These guys work with, like, they're one of the biggest agencies in the United States of America. I'm not going to say their name for the sake of not getting killed, but we basically stole the contract from them because we proved the traffic was fake. And what told me the traffic was fake, and there was so much of this going around, my God. I even generated some myself for different reasons, like investor, etc., for companies, but you could always tell bot traffic because of how it acted on the site. So this stuff, we'd see like the amount of clicks that they got. They'd get like 3.5 page views, etc. But we're seeing like 14% of the site traffic from that source. It went to the privacy policy. And like, think of the use case of that. How often does somebody click on the privacy policy? Never. That's only bot traffic that goes there, not let alone 14%. So that's what first started making that started the investigation. You know, after that, we're like, wait a second, something smells a little fishy here. So I did that. They went into it. And yeah, we basically proved that traffic, $300,000 of the traffic was a Ponzi scheme. It was all bot. It didn't exist. And even with multiple agencies, I've worked with multiple big agencies that do fake traffic. Like, they don't have CPAs or anything like that. And it's just 100% fake traffic because all they're looking to do is grow the number. And you get yourself at a point where you can't actually, like, you can't grow it anymore because you get the traffic for so cheap. It's never possible to actually, like, to unfake the traffic because of the results you'd have to get. So it's like either they get 75% less views for an event and they fire you, or, you know, it's like, or what are you supposed to do at that point? So I tried to, like, this one time I busted this stupid company. they wanted me to get all these crazy numbers, etc. And their site was garbage. And I'm like, people aren't using this. There's no way. So I proved that they had bought traffic. And the thing that they're like, hey, yeah, can you do it better? So you can't prove it? And I was like, what? I'm like, no, I could do it better, but I'm not going to. Like, bot traffic it's a complete Ponzi scheme lie. Like, and it's not sustainable. You learn your lesson. It's same with like app downloads. There used to be this thing, well, there still is, it's called incentivized downloads, which is similar to what you said, like the link to the fake software, etc. Where it's 100% fake. Well, it's not fake, it's incentivized. So it's like at the time Farmville was big. You get 1,000 Farmville coins if you install this app. So you could use it for good. There was good that we could do, and I was able to get stuff like it benefits from it. Like, for example, with I used incentivized downloads plus a really small budget on Facebook to be #1 in sports in the App Store during a Super Bowl, which blew this company the fuck up. So basically, you know, we sprinkled on a bit of incentivized downloads at like 5 cents each, at like maybe $200, you know, just to ramp it up and get us up in the search rankings, because it seems like for every like winner takes all. And all these companies are spending millions of dollars, and I didn't know I had a $5,000 budget, but that was a Facebook spend limit, and that was one of the first times I found out about it, because I'm like, oh, I spent $5,000 in a day, and you know, this was back in the day. This was probably like 2012, 2013. But we ranked them up in the App Store, and we had a great Facebook campaign. Like the $5,000, I was getting like 9-cent downloads because our offer was unbelievable. So we beat like CBS, we beat everybody for a $5,000 budget. It was unbelievable. But incentivized downloads help that. They have no value or retention though. So like you can get on this, like it's like doing meth for energy. It's just not sustainable. Where what happens is, like, once the numbers disappear, how are you supposed to explain to your investors, like, they're like, oh, you've been telling me that we have millions of users every month, and this month we only have 10,000. It's like, oh, no, we just stopped the fake traffic to it. Like, it's really hard to purge yourself off of it unless you get lucky and you find, like, an offer that can convert at equivalent of the actual fake traffic itself. No, I don't just run FB stuff. I run everything, to be honest. What I'm working on now is I mainly do Facebook because I prove the offer first. So first it gets proven through Facebook. It's the best way to actually prove the offer itself. You prove it through Facebook, and then if it works there, it's kind of like a testing grounds where it's like, all right, it's ready for all the other networks now. Minus like fucking Pinterest, because they're garbage. Snapchat's pretty garbage too, unless it's an app campaign. Those are good. But Facebook, it's like you want to prove the ROAS there before you put all the effort into Google and YouTube and everything else. And YouTube doesn't work the best with like affiliate commissions unless it's a really high commission thing. Like it can work for it, but it's just not the best. So like I like to prove an offer before, because like let's say I were to launch this Lost Superfoods across everything all at the same time. You risk that the offer itself isn't good. So like with Facebook, you could really control your budget. It's not like Google. When you advertise on YouTube, you basically just have to spoon feed the algorithm like $1,000 to $2,000 that you don't really get back.
User left your channel.
Well, you get back with profits. But yeah, it's I just use Facebook as a proving ground because it's really controllable. You can do it at a reasonable cost. It has good delivery. It doesn't have the nuances and everything else. And then after that, it's pretty much like it'll go to Google, YouTube, Bing on the Bing network, and then I'll try Outbrain, Taboola, and then pretty much TikTok, you know? Hey Eric, how's it going? Ah, glad you joined. Do you use Genius Link? How does it work in terms of generating income? No, I don't use Genius Link. I don't use Genius Link at all. Hey Tyler, good to see you. Good to see you online. Man, I still haven't heard back from ClickBank on getting those direct-to-cart links, and I honestly think that's half the problem. Like I said, I had a tangent at the beginning of this one. I was like, Digistore tracking sucks unless you get past third party for it. But yeah. And yeah, that's the good thing about, so all these other ad networks, there's lots of like, oh, we're a click network, etc. Don't do those. Those are usually really, really bad. They have so much bot traffic that's built into it. Like, I know how these guys fake all the traffic. I find like the best form of traffic when it comes to conversion right now is like Facebook, for example. Even like if you have a B2B service, like let's say I'm trying to get agency clients, etc., agency software, this one can help you directly, Eric, where it's like I worked for a big B2B company, so a really large one. We're talking like where their price tag is like $1 million, but it was for like an e-commerce API. So the API is just like, it's not Shopify. You just basically get the core, then all your apps link up to it. And I helped get them clients like Tesla, like Western Union and everything. And the sales process was so long for it, where LinkedIn made sense for them. But LinkedIn has such a high click. Like to get under $5 per click is almost impossible. So you have to have a lot of LTV, and they take a long time to convert. Like basically, when you have something like that, like let's say you're doing B2B software, etc., you have to make sure that your sources of crap traffic are not in there, because you're basically paying a lot to get in front of people, and then it's just somewhat of a remarketing play. I also did a lot on the ad network side, so like traffic exchanges are not the best for it. Like there's a lot of like horrible traffic sources, and a lot of them use the same bot traffic I'm talking about. Like that's why you can't test it. Even Facebook has a ton of bot traffic. And just to give you a story of like when I first started Facebook advertising, I started Facebook advertising in the beta, and I didn't believe it was going to be that good. And I was really looking down at Facebook for a very long time. Like it'll never compare to Google intent, etc. You know, it's never going to work, blah, blah, blah. And so the first test I tried with Facebook, I did the same thing that I looked at for the other one, where I was detecting bot traffic. And one of the ways is to look at the browsers that they're using. And none of them had JavaScript enabled, which like your fucking toaster has JavaScript. FYI, you know what I mean? So like Facebook's very beginning traffic platform was actually the worst on the internet, where it was, I believe, completely that they just sent fake traffic right at the beginning until they got their algorithm going, and then it worked really well. So even like Facebook was guilty of it. Like all these new networks, when they first come out, everybody thinks like, oh, it's a brand new one, it's gonna be good, etc. No, it's never that good at the start. Like it usually takes a little bit to develop. So jumping on early doesn't always give you an advantage versus like when it's actually matured. Okay, are the number of creatives you run across the same traffic sources? Talk to a few YouTube guys that are doing 60 to 100 creatives to get profit. Okay, so no and yes. Like YouTube is a weird one too at the same time, where YouTube has somewhat of like a time decay, and it has like a duplicate content thing. Like for example, I had somebody in my last agency who took an ad that was doing about $3,000 a day, and they pumped up this, they basically edited the ad. He had this manifesto that he used. I can't share it out of respect for the agency and everything else, but he did the exact same stuff that they were working with. So it was the same in every single way. There's no difference in the ad, except for he did edits on it that made it better and more for YouTube. And from that, it was the same landing page, same everything. He was spending $100K a day, like $100,000 per day in Google. And he got it from, so the difference between like on YouTube, a $3,000 a day and $100,000 a day difference is a creative completely. Like even YouTube targeting doesn't matter that much. So YouTube's very algorithmic based right now, where like one of the strategies is you give it targeting, you teach the algorithm, you spend a couple, I call it eating shit. You eat shit for a couple, for a bit on it, just to train the algorithm, and they'll literally delete out the targeting after that and let it go general. And because the algorithm's trained, it doesn't matter. So the going general to a bigger audience will make the cost cheaper, and then the algorithm is already doing the targeting anyways at that point. So I don't typically use the same creatives for the same different ad networks. You do have to change it. And like I learned a lesson with Snapchat. Like Snapchat, I thought you could do direct response, but it was only a 15-second ad. So I tried the same creative that worked on Snapchat, and what happened was it was just marketing is romance, and it wasn't enough. they weren't with the person enough to actually convert, even for like an app download or anything else. But then once we started doing creative that was very like CTR heavy, so it was like very clickbaity creative to an advertorial, because they needed that extra like marketing in front of them. It's just like with Facebook, you could present a lot of information. But with Snapchat at the time, it was like 15 seconds. And I always joke it's going to be, one day we're going to have the 1 second pre-roll. It'll just be like, ah! And that's the whole ad. Like, that's the only time you have for attention. But when it comes like that, different networks do, they change. Like, for example, Google search, you have to use text, but you could use the same landing page, the same funnels, etc. With YouTube, you could use the same landing page, but you can't usually use the same creative, and it has to be YouTube focused. You also have to figure like what is the user experience and what are they thinking. Like, for example, on a YouTube video, it's unmuted. Like, Facebook ads used to be like muted and then you would be able to listen to it and everything. YouTube is not. You basically have their whole screen and their whole attention, and you have 5 seconds to get their attention before they scroll. Facebook is basically stop the scroll. So you basically want to like stop the scroll, hit them with something, and that's why images could work just as well for it. But with YouTube, it's a different beast. And that's why like 60 to 100 creatives, sometimes they need that, especially if they're just mediocre creatives. But you can have a creative that will do long term for it. It's just always a different style, and you have to get YouTube attention, which is like fast cuts. You have to get, it's like the style of like when you talk, there's words on the bottom of it, and it's getting in front of you and getting your attention. It's like keeping attention on YouTube, and you can do like a longer format on YouTube too, versus like TikTok. It's a different story too. And when ad networks are new, only general offers work with them. So it's like a very general offer. Like, let's say you're a something everybody uses, you're a toilet paper company. It'll work on kind of all platforms. It's quite general, or it's a product everybody could buy versus something that's really niche. You know what I mean? Like a cat shock collar or something like that. That'd be more like direct response, and you need good targeting with that. People who hate cats. No, I'm joking. But yeah, you really have to you look at all the ad networks differently. So, but what I do is for Outbrain and Taboola, it takes multiple, yeah, YouTube's weird, man. But Outbrain Taboola takes multiple tries in order to get it to work. And it's a really what I call like a binary ad network, where by binary, I mean, it either works or it doesn't. So Outbrain and Taboola, you have to send to an advertorial. You can't direct response to them. It's against the rules. So you have to send them to a bridge page. And it typically takes about 10 tries. Vegan toilet paper. Yeah, it's a perfect example. I use Wagyu myself. Just because, it cleans and lubes. No, I don't know. But, yeah, it's one of those things where like Outbrain and Taboola always takes a lot of tries, but I typically test them on Facebook first, because if an advertorial works well on Outbrain, Taboola, and follows policy of Facebook, like you can bend the rules on Outbrain and Taboola, and people do. That's where, like, say for this one right here, here's a book that pharmacies don't want you to, or the government doesn't want you to know about this book, or something like that. I couldn't get away with it on Facebook. I couldn't say that, so I couldn't test it there. But you can actually get advertorial stuff to work on Facebook. And so like what I'll do is when I first do Outbrain and Taboola, I'll make some like G-rated. Not G as rated as in like, no swear words. No. I'll make some like very tame advertorials, and I'll test them on there. And then I'll take the winners on Facebook. Because the thing is, like, if you can get advertorials to work on Facebook, you somewhat double the volume. Because I find with everything, even with like say webinars versus VSLs versus whatever, like there's multiple, like you get different types of people with each one. Like there's some people that won't convert for certain things, and they will convert for others. So you can basically open up and double your audience just by finding like another method of funnel. Like for example, with this one, I know it's going to work. I've already ran some traffic to it. I've already got some sales on it. But I'm basically doing a very large relaunch, which is I'm going to spend a shit ton of money on, and it goes really well with some of my other offers, etc. But yeah, I'm going to be spending quite a bit of money on this one, and then I'm going to be trying stuff like bridge pages, advertorials. You could even do stuff like listicles too. If you have a bunch of these products to advertise, you hit them with the whole like top, the top books every family needs for survival in 2023. And then you send them to this page, and it basically gives them 5 chances to actually buy on there. So like you can convert different people there too at the same time. 1 second though. 1 second. I got washroom break. Energy drinks are flowing. Ta-da! Oh, I'm back. The Matt Farmer band, fuck. Man, I have to get my page back from them. I hope you guys have been threatening them via email. They're the most litigating. Made with no plans. Yeah. No, but like I can talk about traffic for days, and I don't recommend people start with YouTube because it's really hard. All the best YouTube buyers usually start with Facebook, and they're the guys that really have balls. You know, that they're not scared to, like, you really have to be willing to risk like $1,000 to $2,000. And a lot of what I've seen YouTube work with and who you're competing with is high ticket offers, and they have like such a high margin. Like when a sale to them is worth $6,000, and let's say they have to pay their salesperson like 20% of that, which is pretty typical, so 1,200 of it, you know, it still leaves a lot. You know, 4,800 on the table of profit. So like, let's say their acquisition cost, they could pay something like $2,000, and you're competing in the auction against somebody like that. So high ticket stuff works really well with YouTube. It's harder with cheaper products. You can get it to work. And like I've seen a bunch of my books already that I work with. They use YouTube for it, but YouTube could really hit you. Yeah, with YouTube ads are just like you really want, like, I wouldn't recommend a beginner. Like I try to present this in a way where it's like, hey, you can do this. This is all you have to do for it, and it's kind of like step 1 of how I do it. Because then after that, like once you have something that works, you want to capitalize, because there's only a matter of time before it's not going to work anymore, which a lot of people don't really realize or think about. Where it's like, yeah, we may have like, what used to work 5 years ago wouldn't even work now, or like 10 years ago, etc. And for all we know, in 5 years from now, none of this funnel stuff will work. It'll be some kind of different meta that we're advertising for. So it's like, you really have to make money when it's profitable. But to the, you know, I don't want people to go out and be like, $5,000 a day budget, you know, grandma, let me take your retirement account, I got this. Don't worry, it's not like crypto. It's not like, we're not losing this time, Gramps. Just give me all your money. We're putting it into YouTube. But because, yeah, you could basically do it for a lot cheaper. You know, I typically say, like, do 150% of what the product pays you out. This thing pays around $30. On average, it'll pay you actually quite a bit more, because you make up to $150 per conversion with upsell, etc. Details. But that's the better case scenario. But it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you spend $30 a day for a whole month, and you potentially, like, that's only $1,000 spend, and you're learning a lot, and it may not work, and you are going to get a return on that. Like, you will get some sales. With Facebook, are you required to have your real name on the account or business name with a business tax head? You should. It's somewhat required. So one of the things is, like, it will show up with the ads, but the business name, what you can do is you don't have to have your name on it. Like, it doesn't have to be your name that's advertising it. You could register just a number business, and you can use that to actually register the account. You send them the information, they verify it. And what it does is it does give you a better deal on Facebook ads. Like, if you have a business and you haven't put all the details under your Facebook, it'll also stop them from, like, say, taxing you and everything else like that. But I find it's like you got to think in their system, it's a vote of confidence that you're a real I have a lot of in real life stock. Congratulations, man. I'm trying to get to that point. Right now they're just trying to hack my Facebook account. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you don't have to put your name. Just register a numbered corporation. And then that's all that's going to actually show on it. That's all that you have to worry about. So it'll say it's managed by 1215 blah blah blah. And you could always do like a somewhat of a private registration, etc. So you put like a business tax ID on it. And you can set up a separate corporation for it. Like, you can just, setting up corporations is quite easy. You know, just set up a corporation. You could always have like a lawyer do it for you, so it's under all that, etc. But you could definitely hide yourself on it and still have it a part of a business. Yeah, no, I think for honestly, Tyler, for the home doctor, I just right now, 100% truth, I don't like Digistore tracking. I had like 10 people tell me that they got sales for the book where I wasn't able to attribute them to myself. I emailed the creator of Home Doctor, hasn't emailed me back yet, still waiting for it, where it's like I'd still do this through like ClickBank right now. That's like one of the big things. Digistore, or I'm working on getting third-party tracking set up to just see if that's a better one for it. But I just find that it's not signaling enough on the Digistore side, and I was getting a whole bunch of like lost data, lost conversions for it, which I really didn't like on my side. So just wait until I get us a direct-to-cart link for that one, and it will be a lot better. I just wouldn't recommend doing it before that, or else like you get, once you start giving the system mixed signals, it's not that good. Thing is, I know how to hack the cart for this one, so it works on ClickBank. Should be good. Alright, so on mobile, I may actually just even remove this digital. The whole like, I like digital copies and selling them, but the whole issue with it is people, like, it's the same. You could use ClickMagic, but like I said, ClickMagic, like, Facebook hates ClickMagic. But you can potentially use it. They recommended that you use Volume for it, and Volume's pretty expensive for when I could get good tracking just through ClickBank right now. Or even I'd recommend GiddyUp has some of the best tracking too. ClickBank and GiddyUp are so good. I've just had so many issues with Digistore and tracking. I'm hoping they'll take my advice and change it. Because it's better in the way too where they have PayPal. ClickBank doesn't have PayPal, and you do get like a 15 to 20% drop in conversions not having PayPal. So it's something to factor there on that side. Oh, hey, Jared. I'm using WordPress Oxygen right now. So WordPress Oxygen is a one-time license that you can get. I think it's like $100. I like to get the ultimate for it. It's $179, and it just gets added. So I use SiteGround to actually host it, and then I use WordPress Oxygen to basically do all the edits. Tyler, no worries. I got a bunch of problems over at the agency. Yes, that's why I got out of agency. Agency is a hard thing. Like, being an agency to a couple really big clients is good. Like, I had some amazing clients. You know, it's always like, it's the 80-20 rule, where 20% of your clients are 80% of the problems, and it's like those are the big ones just in general. So no, sometimes this could, I'm trying to find better solutions too in general, just for all of my followers, of getting like the proper tracking and getting everything else that's required for this stuff. Because yeah, right now with, so basically once I get the direct cart links for all these, I'll help share them with you guys so I can basically do it. Wonder if Breakdance has the same page speed, my WB skills. Yeah, so I was actually talking to a friend of mine who uses breakdance. He made a whole site with breakdance. It's really good. Breakdance is really, really good. If you have trouble, like, I find this is all just really easy stuff. I do have a web background, but at the same time, like, it's really not that hard just once you learn of all the stuff that you have to do, like for the proper way to space, the proper way to do layout, effects, etc. Breakdance is also a good one too because it's a monthly subscription. I don't know how much it's going for right now. Dance WP. Let me see. It's probably not that much. Get Breakdance. Free edition. So it's $149 a year. Oh, I think it's free right now. Free for life? Ugh, they screwed themselves with this last time. Oh, currently have 30 plus sites that will go down by the end of Feb if I don't manually fix them all. Ugh. That's the worst. Like, when you do any kind of changes that, like, I have some issues with some legacy affiliate sites too, some other offers that I'm doing on the side that I haven't showed you guys. Same kind of issue. You know, I didn't say this on stream, but if you guys want an oxygen key just to test it, just message me. It's unlimited sites. I'll hook you up just to try it out. As long as you promise you'll buy it at some point. But yeah, the page speed on both of them are really good, and that's like one of the big advantages you get with this. Of course, you still can't just put in massive images and stuff like that. But yeah, I've hooked up like all my friends with it just to try it out, and a lot of them in the end have bought Oxygen. You know, once you make a whole bunch of money, it's like, fuck yeah, right off, check. You buy all the actual software. So like, if you guys want a trial, let me know. I'll give you a license key for it just to try it out. It's worthwhile. And or you can just try Breakdance for free too at the same time. It's completely, it is just as good. I'd say it's just as good. So if I were to talk about like what's the limits of Breakdance versus Oxygen, they're not really that different. Oxygen is more geared towards like more professional designers, and it may even be a good idea for me to start teaching with some Breakdance too at the same time, like, because I'm always thinking, you know, in order for people to have access to this stuff, I have to fucking teach you Oxygen, and that sucks. You know, it's like, what do you need to learn with affiliate marketing? It's like, number one, offer. Well, niche, offer. Landing page design. Ads, ad maintenance, etc. You know, tracking, etc. So if I can cut one of those off the list where I don't have to go as extreme for it, that would be a bit better. And, you know, you can have really ugly landing pages and they work. You do have to factor who your demographic is. If you're going after a younger demographic, you need to do it better. I'm going to also do a stream. So with this book in general, I'm going to have Midjourney create the landing page itself, where, because I watched this amazing video on YouTube where he basically had it so Midjourney made the web template and he just kind of used all the images and everything else. I plan to do something similar with this, where I just basically do just an A/B test to see how it compares. Worst case is it doesn't beat it. Best case is it does beat it, and then I could just get like AI to do all my landing pages and everything else. But yeah, this one looks pretty good. I like to look at all different views for it. Oh god, that's awful. They say this is like the sideways phone view. The thing is too, like, you know, if the government asks, the reason why I have so many iPads and phones and everything is if I'm spending a lot of money on a page, which I typically do, I will test it on every single type of phone that you can name. Like, because I have multiple, like, Samsung phones. I have multiple iPhones. I have multiple iPads. I have multiple computers. I'll test it, like, in a Mac interface. I'll test it pretty much everywhere. And also what you have to do, too, is you have to really just, like, test your pages in the Facebook browser. So, like, from my organic post, I'll click on the link and see how it works, because it doesn't always work the same in the Facebook browser, and you really have to factor that. Like, a lot of times when stuff breaks and stops working, it's usually a tech issue. It's usually some type of a tech issue. Like, the first thing by default that I'm always checking is I'm like, all right, is this, you know, is this actually broken? And here's spoiler alert. Yeah, 90% of the time, it's from an actual break of the landing page. So you really want to just like factor that in general. I'm not sure why this is doing that. 400. So good. There we go. Oh, this is a bit too big. 300, 200. Not bad. But yeah, I really want to get into AI and the difference for that, because one thing I noticed with AI is like there's a massive opportunity with it to disrupt businesses if you could find a way to fully automate it and not have to be the one just putting inputs in it. Because yeah, it works good for somebody like me, but it doesn't always work. Doesn't always work the best, if you know what I mean. But you can take over simple businesses completely with it, but you can't take over advanced businesses. Like, let's say if I tried to make an AI agency where the AI automatically makes all the images for the ads and ChatGPT makes all the content for the ads, and I just basically sell an ad package. I'm like, all right, what we do here is pay $200 and we'll set up a one-time campaign, and then I automate everything. So basically one click, I don't do anything, and I could sell it and undercut the actual market itself. We're not quite there yet, but for easy projects, like for easy stuff to copy, heck yeah. Or like, I know you, GU, I know you were talking about just like giveaways and stuff like that, etc., or doing ebooks. Like ebooks can be really simple for pumping out a mass amount and everything. You do have to find a way so it doesn't get hit by the whole AI content thing, which is actually really easy to work around. Really easy to work around. I know guys who have methods to work around it where they can make it not look like it'll go from detected as 100% AI to 0% AI. And they could do it in an automated way. Yeah, I know. You'd be absolutely dead, right, Patty? Take a shot.
Oh man, that's a creepy technology though.
I know, right?
Amazing.
It's so good. I like looking through my hat too. I can't wait till you can customize it.
Whoa, yeah, you're right.
Once you can customize it, and I could get like Zeus eyes, I'll really get into that character. It's gonna
get that,
everything's gonna turn to RP. You know this.
Yeah, well,
As if the world
avatars.
isn't already RP.
What do they call it when you're not the character of your stream? It's like another avatar.
Yeah, you're basically.
It's
I
some
know
sort
one of the.
streaming.
Well, I worked with one of the best guys, in 3D modeling, and I had a really long conversation with him. His name was Blender Guru. He was a good guy. Andrew. I forget his last name. Andrew Price, I believe. Because we met him in Australia. Super cool guy. I love really intelligent guys like that, and I have all these advanced questions that I want. So he's one of the best 3D modelers in the world, and I know Japan has like pop stars that are completely non-existent, and think of the scale you could get with them. Guess what? We're playing in every stadium in the whole world tomorrow. You could do stuff like that. You could be everywhere, and it's unlimited content, unlimited everything. So basically I was like, hey, like how far are we away from this becoming a big thing? Because characters and streaming and everything it's like the whole Dr. Disrespect meta, where he was kind of the first one to play character, but once that character becomes automated, you could have a team of 100 people just pumping out content like a puppet. You know what I mean? Just their hand up their ass, just puppeting away. Just an absolute puppet master. And like, you have an unlimited content scale, you have an unlimited pretty much bloody everything for it. So just something to factor there. It's like, we're gonna get to that point where once you can make a 3D avatar and 3D Matt GPT, which I already am, like we're blending there. Working on getting myself 3D modeled right now. But yeah, it's like one of those things, like once you get to that point, just imagine the scale. Just for any of the offers that you run. You can have unlimited, where you can output 1,000 videos a minute, where it's like, the character automatically talks and everything else. Yeah, wait until AI can be broadcasted to Twitch and YouTube and is powered by ChatGPT AI integration. Who are you? Chrome extension. It pre-fills prompts. Not malware as far as I know. Alright, well, appreciate that, Sanstera. I'll check him out. I've been checking a lot of the AI stuff, and just as a warning, a lot of it is fucking vaporware. I'm tired of you vaporware bullshit. So there's all these ones that you can sign up like, oh, we'll make 100 product things for you, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't just like upload your product and it makes it. They're like, all right, we'll email them back in a week. It's literally like designers doing it. Pretend like we live in a world where people pretend that they'll work and pretend to be AI. Like that's how big the AI bubble is growing right now. Iffy. You know, once I find a way to replace myself, I'm gonna be out being an island boy, you know. And you're gonna think I'm at home, but really it's gonna be AI me. I'm gonna put a screen right on my window here of me just sitting in my chair. You'll be like, okay, honey, it's been a couple weeks. Honey, are you coming back to the computer? And I'll be like, yes, 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 wife. No, but there's quite a bit of future there.
Bugs Bunny
I'm sure
on tour.
Somebody's gonna use it for dating apps. Guaranteed, like Tinder. 100% messaging thousands of people per day just to set up dates for them. They're like, well, I'm ugly as fuck, so let's play the numbers game. And, you know, chicks are going to get so many hey babies. And it's not going to be a real person. It's just going to be some... What was that one guy, the Twitter swindler? I never actually watched that documentary. Or Twitter. The Tinder swindler, where he'd like set up dates and steal their money and blah blah blah. Let's just hope that all the scam call centers don't find this technology soon. Imagine how much better they'd be. Like, how long did they go with hey, we're a prince and we have all this money? AI would come up with way better stuff than that. It would be absolutely crazy. AI is gonna just absolutely revolutionize the third world scams. So get ready. Tell your grandmas. You know, tell your moms. Tell your grandmas. Ma, don't you send anybody money but me. No, I'm kidding. Don't send me money. Wait until you join POF or dating site and get catfished by AI. It steals your money. Oh, yeah. Like, the thing is, OnlyFans is going to get disrupted by AI girls that aren't whores. Well, they're e-whores, but you know what I mean? They're not... I guess they are just as evil. It's pretty much the same thing. So be careful, all you girls who are making money off that OnlyFans right now. Your time is numbered, which is probably for the better anyways. Let's be serious.
Not AI that wants money though. It's the people that are using AI, right?
Well, yeah, it's the people using AI. But what would a simp rather have? A girl that would never date them, or an AI that they never could date? That at least like treat them well, right? That's a deep one, I know. But yeah, catfishing is going to get out of hand. That's for sure. The AI cam girls would have 15 fingers. No, it's true because they can't do hands right now. You'd be like, oh, can you wave hi to me? It's just like they pull up this like mutant thing. Hi! Click, 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 click. Jesus. All right, well, I guess I accept you for what you are. Maybe the AI is going to come up with a really good excuse. Like, I was in a car accident and my hands are mangled. For all we know, OnlyFans already is all bots and AI. How many OnlyFans girls do you know, huh? None. I don't know any. I'm married with kids. They're all fake. This is a simulation, you know? Bugatti. Matrix. Bam, 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 bam. I'm just editing this kind of on the fly right now. And it's really just making sure, like, what I'm really going for right here is just like pretending I'm scrolling on it and making sure that the information kind of flows good together, that's legible, that they can they can read it okay, etc. Because we do have a bunch of Peggies, you know, and they, like grandmas, they don't have like big Galaxy phones Ultra. No, they have the off-brand, like tiny ones, like, oh, let me read that message. One's like, Grams, you should really get the big good phone. She's like, no, technology is the devil. So she'll like be zooming in and everything on it. Just something worth a thought there. And then, of course, making sure the buttons are big and really pressable. If they got the shakes, if they want my offer so bad, they're just like, you know. You mean those old granny phones that flip up? Yeah, exactly. It's called the Peggy radio. You know, I spend way too much just imagining my demographic. I have it just set, my Peggies and Heralds. And then every time I get one that likes and shares, I'm like, hell yeah, I knew it. And a lot of the times when I get sales, and like you can't always tell who the sale comes from. But you can if they comment on the post like, oh, I bought it and I love it. Then I click on their profile and I'm like, what do you guys like, huh? And you find like, you know, pretty conservative radio stations. You find just different things like that. You know, they'll like stuff like, oh, Chip and Joanna Gaines, they're good, God-loving people, etc. Flip phones are coming back. I want to get, so I fucked up my phone. Any important information here? I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a line. I have a warranty on it. And I'm sure you're not surprised. Look at the background. You think I don't own this Galaxy thing in real life? No, I got Galaxy shoes. I got Galaxy hats. I got Galaxy shirts. I got Galaxy everything. I'm going to have a Galaxy e-com store soon. Like, I'm probably going to make some Galaxy merch. It'll just be shirts that'll say shirt with a Galaxy background. People won't. It's out of this world, really. The whole idea. So this is pretty good to go. I do need to make some backgrounds for it, so we're probably going to jump on Midjourney. If you guys don't mind. I pay for a subscription. Got to get that money's worth. I'm not sure if this is considered reselling. I should really get affiliate links for all this stuff. Me being like an affiliate marketer. I'm more of an affiliate degenerate. Alright, stream mode is enabled. Disable. Where's Midjourney? DMs. Oh, my daughter's messaging me for some reason. She's a little troll, though. Little bloody troll. Okay. One sec. I gotta add this to the screen. Or you know what? I may be able to do it like this. Bam! It's kind of fucked up, but... And I don't know why I can't move stuff around without going like this. Let's slide it into space. Oh, I sent this to a friend who has does gutter stuff. I've matched this background really good too, so we could work here. / imagine. So I want so what I'm gonna do is I'm taking pictures of this book. What book, you might ask? This book. Wrong way. Fuck. AI wouldn't screw that up. Okay. I'm taking pictures of the book I actually bought. And I'm probably going to take some open pictures and everything else. I wanted to do a full photo shoot, which I get really into. I'm like, yes, no, work it for me. Flip those pages. I was thinking about doing one of like a video where I flip all the pages open, where you could see it kind of like open. But I got really non-old female hands. So I'll be like, oh, there's a well-hung lesbian if I've ever seen one. I was going to get Tiff to do it, but she probably won't. Right, Tiff? You won't do it. She'll be like, I'm not being in your ad. And I'm not allowed to get my children to do it because they're like, oh, you shouldn't. So I want like doomsday, empty doomsday shelter. Oh, fuck. Prompt. Empty doomsday shelter. Cinematic 8K 500,000K. Bam. It's not even a K. I just made that up. Let's chew on that AI. See you in a couple of years. Oh, Tiff, we got an emergency. Are you showing a nuclear blast, AI? Come on. We should really zoom this in a little bit. But my resizing feature is fucking dumb. I go like this. No, I can't. I can't even. I don't get it. Why? Why? This is a creepy doomsday shelter AI. Oh, it's not properly showing. Oh, I hate this shit sometimes. It pisses me off. So if I go to transform, edit transform, crop at the top. We'll do 210. Let's go 100. It's 199, 100. Okay, that gives us a bit better of a view. You know why they're called flip phones? Because any normal person is going to flip out and shatter it. Oh, I thought it was like a racist Filipino thing for flip phones. I'm kidding. Didn't I say inside? Oh, no. Okay, we'll not include this. I want inside. I should probably put like abandoned. Imagine. Why did they have to make such a big prompt for it too? Like, come on. Inside empty doomsday shelter. But yeah, the new flip phones, they're expensive too. Tiff, I was gonna buy you one, but damn, with the amount of phones that you break, and I just got your new iPhone, I was like, oh, I want to get the Fold because I like big old phones. Come on. There we go. I got new cigars today. Came in the mail. I won them. Let's see what we can find here. Background music's perfect for this kind of stream, you know. But yeah, basically we're on the ad creation side. I'm pretty happy with the short page in general. I think it's too futuristic. So let's fix it up here. / imagine when you drink so many, what should I call it? Okay. Eat it. Any of you guys own Midjourney? I guess you can't really own it, but like, do you Midjourney? It's free if you want to try the first bunch of them. It's just done through Discord. Oh, I didn't put inside. Damn it! This is why AI needs to replace everything, because humans fuck up way too much. These all look very futuristic. Too futuristic. Peggy and Harold's aren't gonna like this. Alright. On with World War II. That's when we need the... I think we need ones that they'll actually recognize. See how these, like... This one isn't the most futuristic, but it's got them damn neon lights. Okay. We're trying it again. Come on now. Let's go. / imagine inside 1920s. I figure at that point they'll be abandoned, but maybe... I guess I could say World War II. Does AI know about this? Did we tell AI about World War? wonder if we told them about Terminator, the movie. You know? Arnold wouldn't like that. Would he? Man, one of the best movies. Maybe not the best, but see, we're just gonna cough a little bit. I have no idea why there's a logo here. Did AI just form a business and not tell us? See, this one's pretty cool. I can draw all these by hand, though. Give me a crayon. 10 minutes of your time. No, so... Does AI know when the 1920s is? Because, okay. So I like number 2 and 3, variants, upscale, upscale. Was there even bomb shelters in World War I? Wasn't many bombers just started back then. Side World War II. Maybe it's the cinematics throwing it off too at the same time. Okay, so here's the variants. So this one has fucking useless doors. This one has useless doors. I like this one. And I like this one. See, I also like that, like, with the window lighting and everything, when I put the book over top of it, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I could probably even take a picture of the book right now, like, as we're screenshot it. Someone screenshot the stream and send it. No, I'm kidding, but let's open in browser. Yeah, okay. We're gonna upscale the ones with good doors. Up. Here we go. Okay, we got preppers that are alcoholics. We got... That door is a bit weird. This door is really weird. Okay, I like this one. I like the top one. So we'll do 1 and 4. Process for me. Whoa, this is the World War I or World War II one. I really like this one. I should do, so I'm gonna do a couple backgrounds too of just like food storage, I think. 1, 2, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't paying for no reason. Open in browser. You guys won't be able to see the open one in browser, but look at that. Just put the book right here, and then you have a good glow behind it. That's a scroll stopper, and that's like the whole purpose of life is to stop the scroll. No, on the trial, they don't have logos or watermarks or anything like that. And on the paid version, they don't. Like, as you can see here, there's no watermarks or logos or anything. Yeah, Midjourney is just Shutterstock guys Googling furiously. Pretty much. Or it's like a 1,000 just really underpaid designers in a room. They're like, oh, we're getting commands faster than we can make this. We need these. Okay, so we have all these being built. Did this one by hand. Okay, did this one by hand as well. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, this one. Did this by hand. The hand of typing. So I think another version that's going to be good for this is oh, I like that. I want to do like yeah, the NFT industry is fucked now. That's for sure. / imagine 100 new CryptoPunk NFTs. There we go. I did it. Tiff, are you sending them too? Oh, I can't see. She sent me some other ones. Tiff's really good at this. Send me the image so I can just see the image. Actually, put a bunch of spaces so they can't see my other gems. And then we can go. Take a shot, T-Star. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, I'm saying you gotta take a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, I gave up, man. That's
You
too
gave
much.
up? You drunk right now?
Yeah, other types of stuff. Not shots, but
I hate
you
it
know.
when you're drunk.
This is pretty cool. The thing is, you do have to remember, like, who your demographic is for it. So, like, you know, new age won't work the best, but you do want preppers. You do want people that, like, don't feel comfortable in today's society. Wow, these are way better than CryptoPunks. Okay, Slosh, imagine a room full of food storage. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, hearts. Good job, F. Oh, that's so good. Upscale them. See, this has some potential. Come on. The first couple versions of it are just like things out of your nightmares. Today was fun. I sent my friend like 10 gay pickup lines. How nice. I may or may not have used to hit people's cars with pride stickers. Oh, see, something like this. These are really cool and colorful. These shelves freak me out. But you get food supplies, and you get food supplies, and you get food supplies. Let's see what else we got there. The imagery they use is interesting. Slash, imagine a bunker full of food. Survival food. Why not? Let's see. Hit me with your best shot. Bom, bom, bom. That's a weird hat there. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa now. I got one Prime left. America version. These are like $8 each. Or 7 or 8, I don't remember. Okay, we got one of them back. Let's take a gander. See, like, the book on this kind of a background, I'm just looking for attention grabbers. Book on this one, attention grabbed. This one's really cool. I like that. A bunker full of survival food prep. Yeah. I like where this one's going. We're awkwardly close to our mic right now. Okay. Oh. See, these are such good backgrounds. Slash, imagine city of civil unrest. Coming up with ads live. And if you guys are trying to figure out you know, how I'm gonna use these ads, I'm just gonna put the book right in front of it. You know, it's such a good thing. What the Is this floor full of candy? Good news is I could block it with the actual book itself. Look, there's eggs in it. You know how expensive eggs are? I made a story today, just joking around, how eggs are like the new flex on social media because of how expensive they got. Here we go. / imagine a bunker full of thousands of eggs. I'm gonna social flex on this one so hard. Man, I have my camera in 4K mode and it's so much more detailed. Look at the markings. Cigar is really getting hurting. Anyone else have one of these bad boys? The foot grinder. Oh, these are so good. I'm not making any commission off the sales. I brought these to America. No, I didn't. But these things are so good. And even if you have an itch, you could just... Mosquito bites you. Watch. Watch the skin disappear. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. See, I open them in browser just because I save from the actual browser itself. Ooh, I gotta be careful with some of these pictures of the world burning down. Ugh. This is crazy. Ha! Eggs, come on, load through. These are cool. I probably don't want the people dying. Any of you guys hear about the flight that went down in Peru? That stuff's crazy. Somebody Facebook lived it. You know what people do for views, right? This is so baller. I actually drove by, so I was taking my kids to 7-Eleven after school as like a treat because my son decided not to jump in a puddle of mud today and be the only kid that's just like caked in mud. Be like, "Hi, Daddy." I'm like, "What are you doing? Making Daddy look like a bad parent again." But I drove by this person with they're literally, the back of their car was full of eggs. These guys are playing the arbitrage market so hard. Stacks of eggs. I'm talking like an SUV full of eggs, like a normal SUV. And I'm like, what? That's funny because I just flexed something like that. I was gonna drive by again just to do a social post about it, but I didn't. You know what? The eggs, we're gonna try to build them in here, and then I'll make like some text about like the current price of eggs, and how, because one of the things in the book is how to make your eggs survive forever, pretty much. Not that it helps you with the cost, but it's one of those good things where it's like never have bad eggs again. Am I right? Bam. Alright, this one's pretty cool. Open in browser. Okay. / imagine dark cellar. How do you spell cellar? Cellar, I'm guessing. AI knows. I'm living proof that you don't need to know how to spell in order to make money. # champion. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I just got some CPU cycles. Look at that one. Isn't that good? Okay, / imagine cheap food. Buying food for cheap. Let's see what these guys say. see if there's any keywords in here. Stockpile. Food stockpile. Grandparents' food stockpile. Let's go. Slash. Imagine. Grandparents' food stock pile. Is this one done? This is perfect song for this. Yeah, why not? Let's get these cycles going. Hit me. Just please don't show any hands on this. I don't think that works. Wow. It's about time. This one took a while to render. Ah, I love this. Except for this one. Is this like her ghost looking upon her? I actually really like these ones. That's good. Upscale. Interaction failed. Go. I ain't letting off the gas. Keep going. Slash imagine. Imagine lost stockpile of food supplies. I don't know what it's going to do for that one, but we'll find out. Now I just got to do a photography session with the book. After I do, I'll show you guys how like I cut it out and stuff. You could have AI. So there's a program you could buy for Photoshop that'll do it, and they built that feature directly into it, and like you can still buy the program. And the Photoshop version, I did it on both. Exact same. Like, what the F is that? I'm pretty sure they're just using the native Facebook Photoshop thing. Going from there, let's see. So we have that one, this one, this one. Okay. Slash imagine a stockpile of glowing heavenly food. Rack equals 1 case. I was thinking about just bringing my eggs for the stream and holding it up, flexing on you guys, but I'd probably drop them all, and I can't afford to replace them. Potatoes. Okay, we need something different on the streaming music. I'm feeling like I'm being like... I don't even know. Yeah. This'll work. A bit more upbeat. Come on. Oh, they're still backlogged quite a bit. So I actually took the story that I did. Where's my phone? I shoved a bunch of money in my eggs too at the same time. Show it to you guys. It should be able to. Let's see. How do I get to my story? New story. Here we go. Kitchen. Oh, the flex. The flex of eggs. Yeah. I got a new badass refrigerator too. Makes craft ice. Peggy and Harold. Aren't these Peggy and Harold's? Peggy's looking a little more bulldogged with time, but she's a gem. Peggy actually just hates Harold. It's okay though. They've been through a lot. I don't know if you'd buy from people like this, but sure. Man, just look at how realistic the food in the background. Usually it's very cartoony. This is not. Okay. There's some Illuminati shit happening here. Out of drinks. Diff, I'm out of drinks. I got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I love those double negatives. I always call them out. I ain't got nothing. Well, that means you got something. If you ain't got nothing, okay? We're not doing the Illuminati one. Maybe we'll do some versions of version 3. Version 3 is pretty cool. Oh, Peggers and Harrods. I always call Tiff my Peggy. Peggy looks a little terrified. What's up with the double set of eyes, AI? Peggy is possessed. She's got the AI filter on right now. Watch. Creepy. Okay, take a shot every time AI makes something creepy.
Already out.
Yeah, already out. Okay, we got Peggy's, Peggers, Harold's. Any ideas for creative? Pedicakes? What do you think would be a cool one?
Oh man, I'm thinking of a lot of scenarios that probably aren't so compliant-y.
Yeah, that's the key.
And it's
like
mostly
it would be good.
like
I was thinking about a crowd of people with masks. They're like showing social unrest, and it kind of puts you in that COVID category.
exactly.
And that's not the category you want to be in. It's not the kind of cat you want to own, you know?
How about like something around like an oasis in a desert? Like a person in an oasis in a desert that has, I don't know,
I was thinking of children starving to death, but
yeah.
Facebook's not gonna, we're not gonna allow that one, yeah.
CPMs were high.
You know what's gonna be great though? ChatGPT, this is technically like free internet content that it could absorb, so it's probably getting trained from this right now.
I think it stopped training in 2021. It's training data, so it doesn't actually connect to anything.
No.
No?
They say when the last update was. If you go to ChatGPT, it says it at the bottom. And last I looked, it was from like a couple days ago.
Well, I asked it about some stuff, about recent stuff, and it was saying, oh, I don't update any of my training data. My last update was 2021.
Maybe they have it nerfed. But it literally says, like, if you go to ChatGPT right now, it'll say what the data set's from. And when I checked it out, it was
really?
like, 10 seconds ago.
Does it make sense? The whole reason they're releasing this and you can actually use this amazing, intelligent machine is because it's training it with the data that you're using it.
Oh, 100%. You know? It's how Google trained voice. They used to give away free calls through your Gmail, you could call anybody for free, which was just an absolute world breaker.
Yeah, every time you press the upscale button in Midjourney, in my opinion, it's a discriminator. So it's actually saying, you're saying this is actually accurate to what I typed in.
Oh,
So that's how
100%.
it train. In my opinion, that's how it would train it. I don't know, though. I'm just guessing.
No, I fully agree. Fully agree. Oh man, so many people. I made a ton of affiliate money today, which is amazing. Not to brag, but it just like feels good when this stuff works. That's why we got more stuff. Oh, that's a good one. All right, Sanstera, if this is the most profitable ad, I will send you $1,000. Clip it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, it's worth it, right? It'll make me well over $1,000 if it's the most profitable ad. I should do that. Have competitions, and then I'm technically generating AI without putting any input. I'll put bounties on it. All right, if you can find, but the problem is if a lot of people suck, and then I lose a lot of money overall. Oh wow, these ones are good. One. Send me a dozen eggs. All right, I'll send you a dozen eggs. I once made a bet with my sister for toilet. She's a nurse, by the way, and she said that the disease wasn't going to be a big deal. Oh, she pinned it. Tiff's on your side. She pinned it. And I was like, I thought you're a nurse. And I'm like, no, it's a big deal if the stock market's reacting to it. Like, that's something we should probably take a look at, whether it's like as big as they say it is or not. And she's like, there's not even gonna, I bet not even 1,000 people will die from it. I gave her daily updates and it didn't take long. And I gave her daily updates up until like 100,000 dead. No disrespect for the dead. You know, I love the dead. They're huge, huge fans of mine. The dead are some of the best supporters we have. But yeah, she lost that bet for 100 rolls of toilet paper. At the time, it was really rare. Now it's possible to get, and she still hasn't paid. So, you know who you are. If you're watching this right now, which you should be, because you have to pay my toilet paper debt. Got to pay that toilet paper debt. Come on. Watch this. Make some money online. Send it my way, because you owe me 100 sheets. Post Fallout Empty City Streets. I honestly think this will probably grab a ton of attention. You know what? I'm going to take every single one of them and I'm going to run ad traffic. If it's the winner, got yourself some eggs. Egg shipment. Oh man, I'm gonna run out of hard drive space at this rate. No, I'm kidding. I have terabytes. Why do I put my water bottle in front of my screen? Oh, I'm not like here, like I'm dodging footballs. Fuck. Sorry. I randomly get angry at stuff like that. No, my camera's gone. Come back. So I'm running camera in 4K right now. So she sometimes overheats a little bit, yeah? We just turn her back on and watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, it put a thing in front of me. One sec. It's coming. We're back. I need like a little fan on it or something. Or I need to buy a new camera. A couple $1,000 camera. Why not, right? Anything to spend money on like camera equipment. Sorry. Gotta blow my nose for all you ASMRs out there. I can't mute. Make sure we're good. Don't want to embarrass myself more than I already have. Creepy eyes. Let's go. This one is so real looking. That's gonna be a good one for sure. I don't know if I got that one already. Look at this gem right here. Hell yeah. Facebook may not like this because it's kind of a Okay, whatever's at the top of these, there must be a really short, a bunch of short people here, right? Look at this. All the top stuff is there. It's just a colony of midgets. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use the phrase midget. I don't think I'm allowed to say that phrase right now. Don't cancel me. I apologize to all the people I don't know how to address. I don't know what to say anymore. Why can't I close this? Oh, I mistakenly opened Premiere. It's being stupid. New project. Cancel. I don't care. Just let me close you. There we go. Did we open this one in browser? Yeah, we did. Okay. Gotta make sure I get all of yours. For the eggs. Yeah, the empty shelves. Even that without the book in it. Like without the book superimposed on it. And then I'll probably put the headline in the image itself. Similar to what I did with the other product, like the Home Doctor. I'm not sure if I gave examples of that. But it was really good. I think the Abandoned City is pretty good too. Should work, to be honest. Well, hopefully not, or else I'm down some eggs. I'll never financially recover from this. Oh, I have so many things to save right now. This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, we don't want this one. Sorry, I gotta get caught up on this backlog of just saving stuff. Okay. Offers. Lost Superfood. And then we can ads folder. And we save. Exit. And we save. Save. Exit. And we save. What the hell? It made that one a WebP version for no reason at all. That's weird. Why would some of them be like that? Trying to save bandwidth on me, bro? Save as. Typically it saves as a PNG, which is a horrible image format for something this detailed. But I guess they probably don't want loss on it. Okay, we're saving. We got so many to save here. Save as. Exit. Save as. Exit. Save as. Exit. I'd show you guys, but I'd have to share my other browser. Flush, imagine people fighting in a store over food. Oh, this one's non-compliant.com. But let's just see. Give you guys something to watch as this as I just save all this stuff. I really do like some of these though. Although AI makes some really creepy utensils. Oh my god. Save. Save. The egg ones are so good. Whoa. Let's see if there's any hands in it. Wow. Creepy as can be. Oh, hit my mic. This top one's a little bit weird. You probably want... Let's just get variations going. Let's go. If I save this one. Save. Nope. Save. Enhance. 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 Bam. Save as. Wow. Just got machine gunned all the options for it. Let's take a look. Let's see how they make variants of it. Oh, so let's give them different diseases. Look at this guy, the guy in the background. What's that on his chin? He looks like one of those dolls that, never mind. I gotta upscale these just to see what the fuck I'm looking at here. Okay, next. This side lady creepy. Okay, we don't want any of those ones. What in the fuck are these things? Is that a bear person right there? Okay. I gotta upscale that just because I need details on this. I need to see what the heck is going on. Is he gonna punch the guy? Probably. Okay. Anyways, back to saving, I guess. Yeah, man, in general, I do like the empty store shelves one. Like, that's an absolute gem. Of course, I'm going to do standard creative with this, too, at the same time. But I do want to try to see if I can at least get an idea of what kind of AI output works. People aren't used to it yet. Eventually, they're going to be able to spot it. Like, there's no question there. It has a very distinct style to it. Oh, this is another web. Oh, I made it a bit better on the upscale. Oh, creepy hands. That's a little weird.
It's like, yeah, blur the hands, blur them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what we'll
learning.
do.
Oh. Can't believe I'm wasting cycles on this one. The mouth on this guy. And you got the creep show in the corner over here. What are they buying? There's like a human body inside the shelf. You see that? I don't think it's on
It's
the
a
other side of glass.
reflection, I think. It's a reflection because you can see. I don't know. You know how the AI just is like, yeah, just put an arm there.
AI's on some kind of drug, I think. Man, there's another one with WebEP. That's weird. It chooses the odd one to format in that format. Like every couple, every like 20 images, there's one that's a different image format. It makes me wonder why. Okay, we're finally on the shelves. Man, I swear I got a bunch of the same one here, but I could always sort it out. Cool. Maybe it depends on the image that they steal. Alright, now we got the Harold Peggy's, so that's the weird one. No. Another weird one. No. Okay, Peggy, you're looking a little creepy, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, where's the bear human on here? I think it changed the bear human. Yeah, it did. Actually, I don't mind this one.
Yeah, sometimes when you upscale it, it'll focus in on that and kind of draw. You keep staring, looking up at me. I'll take that. That's weird. AI is everywhere now, huh?
Does that make it weird?
Are you doing that? Hopefully.
Yeah, that's AI. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about?
At this point, it might all be AI.
This whole thing. Hey, you've been to my house. That was a hard one to pull off. Not being real and all.
No, I know you're real. It's just you might have a fake version.
Yeah, no.
That's the dream, isn't it?
It's on to us, Mark. Nah, yeah, what? This guy doesn't even know what he's after. Nah. Okay.
I'm cooking some stuff up right now.
Can Midjourney AI fix my buggy old WordPress sites asking for a friend? What do you have to do? Like update the PHP for them or something? Because that's a nightmare. I have one right now where I have to update the PHP, and it makes money. So I don't want to touch it. So I haven't touched it. A hacker can like just breathe on it probably and be like, all right, it's my site now. But
Don't say that.
yeah. Well, no, they don't know what site it is because it's not related to anything that I stream. Keep it secret. Guy's got to have his secrets, right? I need a couple where it's like a book open and / imagine book open on a what, pedestal? No, on a stand in a dungeon. Let's go. Angry customers during bank run. It's like FTX. Boom, boom. See, I want to stay away from like doing the, because you know what it's going to do to school children. AI thinks that children are messed up. But let's take a look. Angry customers during bank run. Imagine. Why did it do both? I don't know. Okay, I think it is 2 separate ones. Whoa. See, this is a good one for the Lost Book of Remedies. Or the Lost Book of Superfoods. Mixing up my books with the Home Doctor. Not really the Home Doctor. But there's a whole ton of Lost books. There's like The Lost Ways. The Lost Ways is a good one. Wow, this one like is probably legit real. Look at the detail. Yeah, Midjourney knows about historical events. Patty, what were you
Yes.
testing? Or no, that was ChatGPT. You're testing ChatGPT on like its morals, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, you know, so I asked it like the trolley problem, which is basically like if you know, you have to choose and you're in a car and there's no brakes and you go one way or the other and there's like, you know, cage of 10 kittens versus like, you know, a person. Which way do you choose? You know, it's just kind of
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what the chat would say, and it was like, oh yeah, what you're describing is the trolley problem, and it like totally broke it all down. But then it didn't make a choice, and
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
like any good
interesting that it
politician would.
knows. Exactly, yeah, it was kind of very political, but
No shit. Tyler, what
yeah.
hosting provider are you currently using? Asking for a friend. Because I may have the same problem. Fuck. Damn it. Man, this whole AI thing creeps me out, but it's kind of cool. Good news is with new PHP, you're going to be able to update everything as well. And it's going to work a lot better. Well, I didn't do too bad on hands for this one. I feel like this is stolen from like an actual thing though.
Yeah, that just
In the
looks like a scene from a movie.
Yeah, like Annie or
I think
something.
it's
Please,
yeah,
sir,
honestly.
might I have some more? Oh. My grandpa used to sound like that. That's awesome. Cloudways, okay. Good. You didn't say the server that I'm currently on. Close one. We made it out. We did it. We did it, fam. So I can just delay. No, man, just do it.
Does
You're gonna have
Midjourney
other
know about
problems.
historical events?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it does, because I asked
Think-
it to make a World War II bunker. / imagine a scene from World War One. Let's go back even further. Imagine Noah's Ark.
Are they
Ark.
holding hands, those old guys?
His finger got dislocated. Look at his face.
I thought they were just holding hands like, we're pissed.
This guy is taking a shit back here.
Gotta make some variations on that or something. Because he kind of,
Yes.
there's a couple things that needs to just button up. This guy's face is killer though.
Send him in USD. All right, thanks, Sanstera. I'm wrapping up anyways at this current time. I'm running out of energy. I got lots of stuff to do. 7 p.m. But we're gonna try to start doing like 4 p.m. start time. Does that work good for you guys? When's a good time to go live? You know, let me know. Actually, let's end it here. I got some other work that I got to get done. New big things coming. Big things. So we're not one of those people in the food line. Anyways, hope all of you enjoyed. Thanks for the recommendations and everything, and the chats. My camera just died anyways. What in the fuck is it doing? Ow. Burnt myself with a lighter. Anyways, I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye!